Okay, to start with, as mentioned at the end of the previous video, I'm going to just do one single loop. I'm going to go to the Deep Space Satellite, park myself in front of it, and stare at the sun. That is all I'm going to do for this loop. And don't worry, I will cut most of it out. Let's go. If I see anything, I will cut in. If not, I'll just turn up at the end of the loop and say, I stared at this thing for 22 minutes and nothing interesting happened. I can't think why else this thing actually exists. There's nothing we can interact with there other than a log from Gabbro, which is just sitting next to it. To be very clear, I don't expect this to yield anything useful, but it's just something that I want to do for the first 2 or 3 minutes or so. Right, just gonna get behind you. Yeah, really, what are the odds that whatever it was that triggered hornfills, it's gonna show up here? It looked reasonably large. That is, it was visible to my naked eye on the photo. So, whatever it is, we'll see if it turns up. I'll be back soon. Oops. Is this thing going to correct itself? I don't think so. I don't think I have any options to repair this. Or to realign it, I should say. Alright, it'll be a bit longer before I come back. I can see the stun station going around us. I do wonder if that's perhaps what Hornfels was talking about on the photo. I might go back and check after this loop. Is that Giant Steep? That's not Giant Steep. What is that? What in the actual blue fucking bejesus is this? Black hole? That's a black hole. Down. How do I go down? Trying to go down. What the fuck? Is this a vessel? I was not expecting this to work. Is this a vessel? Or is this possibly DLC stuff? I don't know. Unknown language, what the fuck? I question whether this is DLC stuff. If it is, then I'm going to bug out pretty much immediately. This has got to be DLC stuff. If it is, I apologize for finding it, I guess. I think I can hear voices. Once again, unable to pinpoint location. I don't think this has anything to do with us following the Nomai and looking for the Eye of the Universe. Shit, I'm so sorry. This has got to be DLC, surely. I've gone into this completely blind. I've not looked anything up, but I feel like I need to meditate. It's like a freaking Halo from Halo, or maybe the Presidium from Mass Effect. I get that vibe from it. Yeah, I'm going to meditate and pretend that I didn't see that. Oh boy, I feel bad about that. I'm so sorry. My plan was to, I guess, play through the main plot of the game and then do the Echoes of the Eye DLC. I didn't know how it was integrated. It's actually that tower giving us a clue to go there. I was not expecting that black hole to appear. That actually blew me away, holy shit. Hey, hold up a sec. Yeah, we already know about that. What? No, I was going to tell you about using the ship log to set destination markers for locations you've visited before. It's a brilliant feature if I say so myself, dead useful. And the risk it poses of shorting out the fuel regulator and causing the ship to explode is so minimal that only Garsan would worry about it. Yeah, I've seen that, but I haven't used it yet. What about locations I have not visited before? Oh, sure, I'll just magically have the system know all the possible locations you plan to discover throughout the entire solar system, shall I? Wow, Slate, how did you come up with these incredible ideas? Oh, I do the best I can with what I've got. Really, you're too kind. That's not what my voice sounds like. Everyone's a critic. Anyway, I've got a fire to enjoy, and you've got launch codes to grab. Go wild with the marking feature while you're out there. Just try not to follow it so directly you fly into the sun, okay? You mean much like your autopilot? Yeah, that's got to be DLC stuff, surely. The ship's log updated a few times, so I'll take a look. But I'm expecting another branch. Yeah. The stranger. A massive artificial ring world hidden within some sort of cloaking field. It does not appear to be Harthian or Nomayan in origin. Mark location on HUD, look at that. That's gotta be DLC. It has to be. Hey, there's a sun station. Not sure if I saw that previously. No, let's just stick to what we know. Although, what is that little thing on the top right of the wise hole? Something else that I've probably not seen. I'm so salty about that. Well, I'm not salty about that because that just gave me chills, but that is DLC stuff, so I can't do it just yet. Let's do what we plan to do and take a look at In Between. I really thought that the shadow would have been part of the Eye of the Universe. Okay, it's now showing up on the map. Look at that, stranger. Looks like a ship of its own. I really thought that would have been the Eye. Or something. But I'm quite surprised it actually worked. We had to go out to the satellite. That was great. But I'm fully expecting that to be DLC, so I'll tackle that later. Right, let me bring up my notes because there's a bunch of stuff that I want to look at here. Starting with going to the North Pole. Going to land my ship here, and ahead of us we have what I refer to as a 3-tier door. I remembered my suit, Shad. Are you proud of me? No, I do not want to... I'd like to target something other than the stranger, please. That will do. No, it's still targeted. Shit. Do I need to get rid of it in the computer? Just marking whatever at the moment. So over here we've got a 3-tier door. And what I want to do is fire my scouts at the entrance. Then I want to go inside because it's very dark in here. Ah! I've just got myself killed, haven't I? I'm not surviving that. Oh my god. Gravity is a thing that I need to worry about. Let me cut back in here, but basically I'm firing the scout here and taking a look inside this cave. Alright, so let's try this again, shall we? I need to be a bit less blasé about this. We have what I call the 3-tier entrance to the west of our landing site. I'm putting a scout here. And I'm checking out this cave and hopefully not falling into the pit this time. Gotta go over that. This is where we find the quantum shard and we also find some writing. I want to see where this is going to take me. I think I recognize this place already. Having said that, I'm not sure which way that path takes me down. I did see in my footage that perhaps there was a path here, but let me just confirm that if I go up here, there's 2 paths. And one of them is going to take me towards escape pod 2. Yep. If I go... maybe it was that other way, actually. Does that other path really take me to escape pod 2? Over a bridge? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that answers one of my questions. Basically, the landing site upstairs splits into 2 paths. The 2-tier door, which I'm approaching right now. There it is. And a 3-tier door just to our west, which is just over there. And inside each of these places, there is a quantum shard. And it teleports us between these 2 places. I figured it had to take us somewhere simply because, not sure why I'm going this way, I need to go to the escape pod next. I figured that had to take us somewhere and that it would actually toggle between these 2 places just because of the behavior that we saw downstairs in the lake bed cave and the trap cave, as I'll call it. But it's good to have confirmation on that. Alright, so next thing I want to check is the Anglerfish Fossil. I don't want to do it, but I think it has to be done. I'm burning through fuel here. But it's okay, because I think I'll be doing a lot of meditation before this video is done. So, not sure exactly where I said this, but I speculated that we could get into this room from above. Not that one, the one over. I've already fired a scout in there from this location and also from the overlook in the Sunless City. But what I want to see is if I go this way... How do they get in here? This way. What I want to see is if I go back to the surface, can I get into that room from above? Like around here, perhaps. Hell, I don't even recognize this area. Okay, that's mildly promising. But that said, the scout is directly below me and I don't see an easy way there. I don't mind dying a couple of times here for science. I thought there'd be a way into that room from out here, but no, it's probably from within the Sunless City itself. Bummer. Alright, so while I'm here, the gravity cannon. This is another thing I want to check. Around here. Yep, I see the hole. If I go this way, I need to avoid all the ghost matter directly ahead. I know I've retrieved the scout, but it's fine. Let's go over here, which is safe. Need to go up there, which is... actually, no, I can go over there. I can open it from this side. Everything's super dark in here. So I can probably get down there safely. It's a bit of an ordeal, but it is possible. Okay, so we have a quicker way into the Sunless City. Just need to get to the gravity cannon and then make my way down. That's easier than following the path from Escape Pod 2. But I'm just going to put that back down again because there's one thing I want to check. So I'm going to run out of fuel shortly, so I'll need to meditate. What's down here? Because when we turn the power on... Hello? When we turn the power on, we can't come down here. I assume we are still in the Anglerfish district. Levy. Wasn't that a child at Giant's Deep? Look in my notes. It totally was. What are they doing here? We're meeting in the Fossil Fish Cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the Anglerfish Overlook hole... Tell me more, kid. Levy. You'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave, and then up and into the Fossil Fish Cave. To guess. Yeah, you were a child as well, I think. Not sure if you were a kid, but you discouraged them from looking at the experiments. I tried to get to the fossil fish through Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Ilex. I've never seen that name before. Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Overlook and throw a light into his mouth, it will show you the way. Okay, that's asking me to go to the Overlook, toss a scout, then go to the Stepping Stone District, which is one of the levers, I think it's the second one, and then find my way there. Lami. To get can't fit through the Anglerfish Overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levy now. Levy. Who cares? Ilex is still tallest. Fucking kids. Okay, there's something through there. Two entrances. The issue I've got here is I have virtually no fuel. And I'm not actually sure which way I came from. Just like that, you spin me around, I get distracted by an alien translation, and I'm lost. Right, so we're going this way. Yeah, next time I meditate, I'll just go to the gravity cannon, turn these lights on, and take a look around. Is this to try head to the high energy lab? No, Stepping Stone Cave. I think that's the path to the high energy lab. I was not paying close attention to all of your instructions, kids. I will do next time, I promise. I'm also going to turn the lights on. I think you said something about going up. Oh god, this place is filling with ash. It might already be too late for me. It's gonna hug the right-hand wall. Okay, I see lice. I see a lice up there as well. Not sure if I can go up. There's stairs there, but I think I will take those stairs because the ash is rising. It takes me to the same place as the other place I saw earlier. I could use my jetpack here, but I can also take the stairs. We have a working door. Is that door openable from this side? I'm not sure. Yeah, I came down... hang on, wait. I fired a scout through there? Okay, never mind, I'm completely lost. I thought I'd been here previously. And maybe I have. I totally have. Okay. None of this helps me at all. I'm completely lost. Let me just recharge. I'm going to turn on the lights to the eye district. I've seen that if we go up there, we're going to eventually find our way to the gravity cannon. That's where I came in. I glossed over all of this area last time because of the inordinate amount of ghost matter in the area. I opened this door and then noped out of it. Yeah, we're not going that way. Let's just explore these buildings before I run out of fuel. Did I read that previously? Absolutely not. Definitely not seen your name here. Solanum. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. Solanum. They say it brought us to this solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. Solanum. What if the Eye wanted that to happen? Solanum. What if the Eye isn't something good? He definitely mentioned that he thought of the Eye as malevolence at some point, early on. But since then, he has changed his tune. Once again, just like that, I'm lost. I tried going up there, yeah, okay. So at this point, I believe I followed this path around here to the gravity cannon. Can I check out this building? The entire ground floor is coated in ghost matter. Not going down there. This little pocket's not safe. Okay, I've got a problem. The ash appears to be taking the ghost matter with it. Okay, this seems very important. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the Eye. We observed the Eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. I'm more interested in reading all of this shit and getting out of here before the ash rises and kills me. If the Eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the Eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the Eye's choice. The Eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Nothing we haven't seen already? Ooh. I wonder if I can go up there. I'll need to burn some oxygen though. Is the Eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The Eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? I'm not touching that one. It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the Eye could be as old as it is. Did the Eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wants it to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. And that chat is why I'm not religious. Can I go up there, maybe? I can't boost. So I'm near the South Pole. I have seen in my editing that the Sunless City... That was interesting. The sun is casting a shadow there. I have seen in my editing that the Sunless City is below the South Pole, which puts it below the quantum moon locator. I assume that window will be visible from the outside as well. I just saw it cast a shadow on this wall, but I don't think that means anything. We found a nice little place here with lots of interesting lore, but I think that's all we're getting. And I don't think we're surviving to see the supernova today. Oh, hello. Now the problem I've got is I can't propel myself up there. Out of fuel. I'll let this rise, but I might need to come back here. Well, I will need to come back here many times because there's a lot of things that I want to explore. But there's a path here in particular that I would like to check out, and the problem I've got is there may be something on the ground which I need to read. And if so, I need to come back here because the ash is going to obscure it. So I'll wait here and try going over there, but I'm going to have to come back here immediately. Somehow though, I don't think this loop is going to last much longer. I've just realized I can jump by holding the X button. Yeah, there's possibly something through here. You will not take me, Ash. Let's go there again. There might be something down that path. But after that, I'll need to go to the Stepping Stone District and try and reach this Anglerfish Fossil. The kids did imply, very strongly, that I need to put a light in there so I can see where the hell I'm going. Alright, any guesses as to what was updated here? I thought the Sunless City was the old settlements here. No, hang on, that's on... oh my god. That is on Bristle Hollow. This is on In-Between. Oh boy. Yeah, that's nothing new. The Nomad traveled to this solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of this signal the Eye of the Universe. That's nothing new. Right, let me see if I can find the gravity cannon. Flying there without the autopilot today, living life on the edge. Right, there's the escape pod, there's the teleporter, or the ruins. Where's the North Pole? North Pole is there. So it's on the south side of the equator. And that's really all I can say. That's huge though. That means we don't need to take the convoluted path from the escape pod. Right. Let's go. Do need to burn quite a bit of fuel here just to get into this entrance though. Where is it? Should be right here. Where is it? There you are. I could definitely be a lot more efficient with my fuel here, but I'm not going to. And by that, I mean taking the long way around. Right, let's turn these two districts on. Actually, let's turn on all three. First things first, let's quickly place a scout, and then I'll go over and check out the shrine again. I'm thinking it's nothing. That is just going to take me to an area where I've already been, but I need to confirm. That's the overlook, isn't it? Yep. Damn, I really thought the gravity cannon door would not be openable from that side. That's massive. Alright, it's placed. Don't really know how helpful that's going to be though. There weren't any other paths here, were there? I don't see anything below me on the ledge there, where I just jumped. Anything up here? No, that's just the way out. Speaking of, I did see another path along the so-called convoluted path. Something behind an ashfall, which I did not check out. I might need to go there soonish. This is the, yeah, we've been there. That's where we found the logs from Idea and Pi about an alternate way into the sun station. Where am I going? I'm going down here. Stepping Stone District entrance is down there. Go the long way around, but I'm lazy. I'm burning through all of my fuel as a result. So the kid strongly implied that a light here would be very helpful. Last time I was here, what is down there? Where's my scout? My scout's up there. Okay, there we go. Really? How do you expect me to... Oh, God. Can I go up here? And by that I mean, are there ledges here or something I can climb up? Pretty much got to burn all my fuel just for this one trip. Can go up here. Can I go back out here now? I don't think so. How do I get up there? I mean, the obvious answer is ash, I guess, but I really don't want it to come to that. Maybe? No, I can't stand on that. Ugh. Do I really just have to wait for the ash to rise so I can get up there, read the translation, and then die? I don't see another way up. I don't see anywhere up there I can actually stand. Damn. Ah. That way, maybe? I suppose there's a ledge directly above me. There is not. Alright, well, I may as well just wait for the ash to rise. I don't see a better solution here. Yeah, no, I'm just going to burn all my fuel if I do that. Let's wait for the ash, but I've also got a bit of a waiting game with the oxygen as well. Oh boy, am I missing something? I just don't see another ledge here that I can fly up to and wait it out. %, oxygen. We should make it, but once I'm up there, well, I can read the translation and then meditate. Once again, just gotta be patient. How quickly is the ash rising, chat? Alright, so I can't keep my eyes on two screens at once, but it seems it's rising at a rate of about a meter every 7 or 8 seconds. Which, doesn't seem that bad playing this game, but if something was rising by a meter in about 7 or 8 seconds, whether it be sand or ash or water or whatever, that would be fucking terrifying in real life. That is a very fast rate. Right, we're up. Where's this translation? I need it. This is what I've come here for. Levy. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Levy. Rule change! The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold. And do not peek. Levy. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish stick across to the other side. Levy. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Don't fucking remind me. Levy. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Lamy. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Levy. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind. so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. That's useful. Those things in Dark Bramble are blind. And just on that, I did make the notes that the anglerfish that is in the museum is really, really small. So I do wonder when we're going into the Dark Bramble Seed, or whatever it is in the depths of space, whether we're actually being shrunk. Ilex. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. That's the key. Real anglerfish are blind. That's why I came here. That's why I've come here, very clearly. And, where does that lead? I'm glad I saw that in the last possible moments. Melloray. Anglerfish study. Melloray. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Coleus. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Coleus. An update. Melloray. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added the rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. Melloray. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Fuck off. Melloray. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. A lure? Okay, so... Just trying to think. Back in the museum, I'm pretty sure its little thing sticking out was lit, wasn't it? I guess we have to watch out for that. I can continue going up. We have a door here. Okay, we know where that is. Where this? On the, There's nothing up there. Okay, we've seen the other side of this door. The door is broken. My ship is somewhere over there, but we're not going to reach it in time. But that's fine. It's alright, my oxygen's critical. In fact, I'm going the wrong way. May as well just ram into that frigging rock there and get myself unceremoniously killed. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel as well. We possibly have a way of surviving Dark Bramble now. The anglerfish are blind. No, my children used to play a game here. One player was anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adults in Omai were delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. Children are bastards confirmed. Alright, so I do want to keep this video around 1 hour, so let me do another brief look on in between for anything interesting. So I might not do the full loop here. That is to say, we might not see the sun go supernova on this video at all. I'm going way too fast. Way too fast. This is why I should use the autopilot. So I definitely had the... Oh god, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Alright, so I'll use the autopilot from now on, promise. Promise, not promising. Let me go to the escape pod, because I would love to check the convoluted path again, because I thought there was another ashfall that I could potentially look behind. It was that way, wasn't it? That way leads to air, this way leads to the shelter. So I apologise for getting the reference wrong. It's Demon Souls 2-2, not 2-1. If you know, you know. So if I go this way, this should take me to the same pit. We had to go up here. I don't remember where the ashfall was that I was curious about, whether it was here. I think it was higher up. Yeah, so this one we're told to go across there, but... is there something beyond here? Or is that just instant death? It's not just instant death. Yeah, okay. That's nothing. I thought it might have been something, but it's nothing. Let's go to the shelter and see if we can follow the trailhead to the high energy lab. I'm not sure if there's anything else to find inside the Sunless City. I saw that particular ashfall on my editing and thought it might have been something. I prefer the gravity cannon route. So it's that path down there. I don't know if we have a way of easily reaching it from up here without thrusting our way down. That's the Ice Shrine District. What is that? That is the Stepping Stone District. Okay, I see. So we'd make our way down there with that elevator turned off, make our way through there perhaps, and then emerge through that door. Then we can go into Stepping Stone through there into the cave, or we can just go straight down there. Got us. I hope you got that because I don't. Let's just do a jump. That's a long way down, holy shit. And I see we have another building here. Another door there. And this place is rapidly filling up, so... how do I get down to the stairs from here? I saw a path. It's down here. And I don't think I have the luxury of actually walking down these stairs because that down there is rapidly filling. It might already be too late. I fear it is too late already, and I got here reasonably fast. This might be where I call the video. I can go up maybe. What do we have here? It's following this cable. Oh god. Another maze of twisted little passages all alike and no guidance here. No messages from Corlius. Yeah, okay. I'm going to need to make some notes very clearly. All the while, the ash is rising, and that's it. We're done. We're not done! Once again, that was a miracle, and I want you all to acknowledge it. One of the many bridges on the equator. I wish I knew where I was. Is there another... that's going to get me out of here. Okay. That's the way out, very clearly. Don't know where it's going to eject me, but let's go check this path first. Wait. Okay, let's not check that path first. Reminds me of the jump we had to do to get into the eye locator at the south pole of Bristle Hollow. Right, where are we? We have oxygen at least, that's a start. Are we safe? White holes and black holes. And apparently empty holes. Is this the high energy lab? Oh god. Lots of lore. Pi. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Bristle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. Yeah, I saw that. There was a difference of 1 in the final digit. I definitely saw that. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. Raimi. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. English, please? A negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and then exiting the white hole. So what, time reversing? Pi. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Raimi. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. It'll pair a black hole with a white hole, and then something goes into the black hole and comes out the white hole. Interesting. Raimi. An update. Our experiments here reproduce the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. Pi. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. This seems like a terrible idea. Pi. Of notes, Raimi. Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiments. Raimi. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Is that sarcasm? Pi. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiments. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Raimi. Hypothesis confirmed! Hypothesis confirmed! I saw it! Pi saw it! Hypothesis confirmed! Pi. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything! What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. A small black hole core with a small white hole core, and then they tossed something into the black hole. Okay. Oh fuck, there's so much shit here. What are we looking at? These symbols, what are they? I do not recognize these symbols. Raimi. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so firstly, what is the Southern Observatory? Is that potentially on Bristle Hollow? Because I'm not sure what the Southern Observatory is. We've got the Quantum Moon locator there, which maybe there was an observatory nearby and maybe it's worn away over time. But 22 minutes is the length before the sun goes supernova. To have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. What the fuck? Raimi. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Pi. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Pi. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. Pi. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Really? Because Ash Twin looks significantly smaller than, say, Giant's Deep or Timber Hearth or whatever. Raimi. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas, Pi. Pi. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's errorform. Know my humour, very clearly. Currently unable to... Currently, come on game, come on. So, what the hell is going on here? To have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. So let's assume right now the supernova has gone off and the universe or the star system is dead. We're warped in to this place 22 minutes before it happens. That's got to be what's going on, surely. But why us? Is it because we're connected via a statue to the Ash Twin project? That seems to make the most sense to me, that we're already dead and we're just being warped back in 22 minutes before shit goes south. What am I looking at here? I think I'll get out of here if I can, cut the video, then come back here, and we'll take a look at those cores downstairs. Pi. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Are we about to learn about the towers at the Whitehall Station? Yeah. Bruce, what if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the Whitehall Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Clary, Poke, Roos and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. We've got to go back to Bristle Hollow, don't we? It's been like about 7 videos, oh boy. Yarrow. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Excuse me? I was there last time and I saw along the equator that there were a bunch of buildings, but I did not see them as warp towers. Okay. Yarrow. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Okay, that I don't understand. They're either referring to the sun station or something else perhaps. Phlox. Why are you here? You were the custodian of the Giant's Deep workshop. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Hello. Phlox. The Giant Deep's tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Half Tower after a geyser mountain. I did see 2 towers on the Ash Twin on that catwalk. There was like a scroll and a reader at those locations and an elevator. I'm not sure about any of the others other than there was a bunch of trees in one of them. So what? Timber Hearth? Ash Twins? Sun Station perhaps? One is Bristle Hollow, one is Giant's Deep. I don't recognise the difference between those two. Hang on, that's a cyclone, that's Giant's Deep. Okay. Yeah, Bristle Hollow. Look at that pattern there, that's Bristle Hollow. That cubic pattern. Where am I? High Energy Lab. I assume it's not accessible from this side. Raimi. Notes. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the Whitehall Station. Raimi. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Hi. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So, although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Raimi. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. I wonder what happens if we do the experiment now if possible. We realise this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. The Sunless City, 300 meters. So, if I land here, we have another projection pool. So I do not see any stones around here. How much more is there to this place? And where the hell does that lead? Oh my god, just like this, I've lost the entrance. It was below me, wasn't it? Fuck. I'm so lost. I flew up here and now I've got no idea where I came from. Does this take me down to that path that I saw earlier? It does. Sunless City? Yeah, okay, so this must be the path that I saw earlier. I looked at it and I went, nope, we're not doing that. Actually, no, hang on, now. That was the path that went down, not up. So, yeah, that's a dead end. Crash site K, 60 meter. What the how much have I missed? Not going there. Alright, you know what? I'm going to cut the video here. Let me go meditate for a bit. Although if I can get up there very quickly, I'll just take a very quick look at the towers and see if I can see any of them modelled after, well, you know, anything. Yeah, I'm not swiping that. I can sort of see a symbol on one of the towers there, but it's kind of hard to make out. And I've already forgotten which is which. Alright, I'm going to go meditate, but I'll come back here immediately, check out those crash site caves, try and find a faster, better way into the lab, and maybe screw around in there with those black holes and white holes, and see what else I can figure out. Back in a sec.